Mr. Beast sues former employer sounds kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This story sounds kind of
I am
bananas.
currently on an island infested with snakes.
I went to go check out what Mr. Beast's been up to, and I opened his latest video, and that's the first millisecond of the video is him screaming about snakes.
Does someone want to take the lead on the Mr. Beast?
Yeah.
Sure, AB knows
Sure.
the scoop.
Okay.
I kind of know the scoop too. I was reading about it this morning.
Yeah, you could cover my ass, Dan.
Okay, I'll cover your ass.
So Mr. Beast is suing a former employee. This lawsuit was filed on April 4th. Basically, he had an employee who he hired as an IT contractor, who was later basically incorporated more in the company to special projects. He allegedly started working on servers that hosted post-production Beast stuff. And he also subcontracted his daughter to help out. His daughter's IT company.
Yeah, so this guy, that already seemed odd to me. He gets hired as essentially like an IT consultant to run their post-production department, which sounds like it's huge. Apparently, Mr. Beast has like 300 plus employees
Makes
that
sense. His
work for his
operation is
organization.
nuts.
Yeah.
So they have a giant like editing studio, and very complicated with like how much footage they have and archiving and everything. So for something like that, it's a pretty serious. You can't just have any old person running that. So they bring this guy in, he as a consultant to run all the IT stuff, and his I guess recommendation is you should hire my daughter, which like probably should have just been immediate red
For
flags.
what?
His daughter also has an IT company.
Mm-hmm.
So hire her to do what? Just work with me?
to like contract them to run all of the IT. So you've hired me to
Outsource.
run the IT, and I'm going to outsource it, and I'm going to outsource it to my daughter.
Okay.
But apparently that was all that's not what's at issue here. That was just part of what he did. Anyways, go.
I was gonna say it's probably because he started to work on other stuff for them, so he recommended his daughter to help with the IT stuff. He was with them for a little bit over a year until he was fired. After he was fired, the complaint doesn't say why he was fired. Beast Industries discovered that there have been allegedly downloaded more than 1,000 Beast confidential files from the company's Google Vault, including documents that the company claims were highly confidential and contained information about business strategy, financial info, capitalization tables. I don't know what that is.
I tied
Financing
up an FBI
documents.
agent.
There's a lot of shit. But also
all of the trade secrets
all
of
the
Mr.
secrets.
Beast. Think about
Yeah,
that.
it's
like
important.
all of the soy face, and like the raw files of the soy faces and the thumbnails.
all of it.
All
The-
the various ways to torture your employees and friends.
there would be a lot of interest in seeing his financial.
Yeah, the Krabby Patty
Certainly.
formula,
Situation.
basically.
Right.
Of
It basically
YouTube.
is that. It basically is that.
And it's important to note that he downloaded, this employee downloaded all this stuff a week before he was fired. And his lawyers basically sort of indicated that he anticipated, Mr. Beast's lawyers were saying that he probably anticipated that he was going to be fired. So he downloaded the files a week before he was fired. And he synced the files to his personal Dropbox, which is a big no-no.
Now, something that stuck out to me is odd too, and I mean maybe there's a very good explanation, but part of this is that so this guy was hired to be an IT guy, right? He basically outsources it to his daughter's company, and then a little bit later he gets shifted to become a development director at the company, which is, according to the lawsuit, a deliberately flexible multi-purpose role tackling issues ranging from content production to fundraising to political advocacy. So Mr. Beast, he hired this IT guy, and somehow he like fast talked his way into becoming like it sounds like an executive position at Mr. Beast.
I feel like at Beast Ranch or whatever the fuck they live.
Yeah,
Like
the
there's not
compound.
a lot of job opportunities. Like I feel like anyone can get hired there. And because there's not a lot of people there, you can like become like middle management super easy.
Yeah.
I guess.
I mean, that's all his friends are now like in positions that they're not really qualified for too.
Yeah.
Well, who's to say? But like at least educationally, they don't have like an education. They're just people he knows that's been working themselves up in the company. I've noticed that's a theme.
And yeah, we've
over
heard
there.
this story a lot of times where he's just promoted like a sex criminal.
Right. Well, but all of those people were like his friends that he grew up with. This all happened just in the last year or two. Like the guy got hired July 2023.
Maybe he was good.
I guess. I just find it a little hard to believe that you hire an IT guy and they wind up like being a director of content at your YouTube channel.
I think Mr. Beast has like an open floor position where. If you have a
Whoa!
good
What the
idea-
fuck is this? Whoa! 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 What the fuck?
You guys scared me.
I know, sorry, but like an open floor position. So anyone with an idea could come and pitch something, you know?
I guess.
Nate, what's going on?
Yeah. Hold on.
What?
Cut to the other one.
What other one?
There's another one. Don't be cute with
My
me.
other camera? I don't have another camera.
Yeah, like
Wasn't
that.
there another
I
shot?
saw one.
No, AB just ran and covered it.
Yeah.
I saw another shot.
I saw another shot.
Oh.
You're lying. Why are you lying?
I'm not.
Am I crazy?
yeah,
I
I,
didn't
was
know.
just. I was
Oh,
just
you were
messing with
kidding?
you,
I just
yeah.
saw this home improvement angle. That's it. Of him hiding.
Okay, I see what's up.
Wilson.
Anyway, so there's more to it, right? Like he
Yeah,
was-
so in
Yeah.
addition to discovering the documents, they also found hidden cameras that were supposedly installed by this guy and
That's
monitored by
fucking
him.
Not just
Weird.
hidden cameras, but hidden cameras and a mini PC that was connected to their network that had like remote control software installed on it.
That's
so basically
fucking
like
weird.
even after, and this was discovered after he was gone. So there was kind of two stages of discovery. They had found out that he had backed up all of their files like a week before he got fired. And then like a month or I don't know, the lawsuit wasn't specific on how much longer. At some time later, they found hidden cameras like placed throughout the office and like a computer left behind that was, so he was like still,
This guy could be a foreign spy.
I don't know what the hell
There's
is
some
going on.
weird business going on there. Corporate espionage. I mean, who sent him? Jacksepticeye?
And again, yeah, just trying to get those video ideas, I guess. And I just find it so strange that the guy came in via IT, bugged their whole office somehow. Like, is this like a professional con man?
So-
Like,
The IT guy would.
how
have
did he get one
access.
over?
The IT is the perfect job for like bugging. And
Well,
putting
sure,
cameras
that aspect of it, but
The
just the fact
promotion-
that he then got promoted to like
So
a fairly high role in the
I
company.
think they're just. I just don't think they're great over there at Beast.
I'm not
Ranch.
certain, but when I was reading
They're
it,
doing something, right?
because the IT guy, well, I guess he didn't know about the cameras. But initially, when I was reading it, I thought maybe because they want to do more behind the scenes type content, that they thought, oh, the IT guy is already recording it as well. Like that could be a helpful thing to have on
Yeah,
set.
but I mean, it sounds like they
Yeah,
were.
but now-
He did not make anybody aware of.
Unless
that he was doing that.
unless there were other cameras, because it's not clear in the articles, but unless there were other cameras that they were aware of, and then these were like an extra.
I went through the lawsuit itself, and I mean, at least according to the lawsuit, this was in no way authorized or something that anybody
Yeah,
knew about.
It wasn't authorized. I'm
Jesus.
saying, what if there was like cameras that were authorized, but then these were just like separate ones that no one knew about? Because that
Who
would kind
knows?
of-
Who
I
knows?
don't know why that was.
This guy and his daughter had a history of legal issues. In 22, a lawsuit alleged that he diverted millions of dollars in revenue and profits
What?
from EDU Net, an IT company he started, to HSC Solutions, a competing company run by his daughter. Like that's what I'm saying. Like some simple amount of vetting would have shown that this guy's like a crook.
what the
Yeah,
hell?
I mean, this is all relatively recent. I guess that still would have been before the more recent scandals, because I have to imagine at this point they've significantly cleaned up their act
Yeah.
over there at Beast Industries
Yeah.
after everything that happened last year. So
Yeah, it's
who knows?
So he was hired in 2023 to 24. So yeah, it's not super fresh.
Right.
But there it is, Mr. Beast. I'm on Beast's side. We need to make an example of this guy. Let's send him to Philippines. Actually, I hope
Let's
they.
send him to that island, dude.
I really hope that they thoroughly investigate what he was doing there, because that's really shady.
Did you watch his most recent video?
No, which one was it?
Where he's currently on an island infested with snakes?
I don't like the island ones. He's done too many island ones.
Well, he's not just. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff. But I listen. I know how this works. I know it's like not all totally real. That's fair. However, he's making his crew like climb glaciers and shit. And I really am like, at a certain point, it's like, can he really like make them do this? I mean, I guess to be in the video, one of them is like, "Fuck this, I'm out," and he like gives up. And
I'm sure it's discussed beforehand.
Yeah.
And also, these guys, they're the main crew. They're probably making millions of dollars.
Yeah, his friends definitely.
To be fair.
Also, there's
guess.
professional cameramen that can, or like you would probably hire a professional ice climber
Yeah.
and then give them the camera.
I'm sure there's a safe way to do it, but just another example is like later in this same video, they're at like this waterfall. I don't even know where they are, somewhere in South America. And
Is this the Amazon? Is this what we're talking
yeah,
about?
I think they're in the Amazon. And a flash flood comes, and it doesn't really seem staged because they're showing footage where
Yeah.
like the rivers are legitimately getting crazy, and they have to like get down off the mountain. And this just seems like a lot for a Mrbeast video.
So this is what I was saying. I guess I should watch this because I said, if you want to impress me, go through the Amazon. And I guess
They did.
but
I
it's
enjoyed
not
this
the
video
same
a
though.
lot.
What if you want to impress me? Get a backpack with some like ramen and Chef Boyardee or whatever you put.
Mm-hmm.
Just you, one homie, one camera, from one end to the Amazon, out the other side.
In the nude, naked and afraid
And
style.
naked, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I want to see Jimmy Beast in the
in a
buff.
thong.
No clothing. Well, he can kind of cobble together some clothing from leaves. That would be fine.
Sure.
Yeah.
And we're yellow, so we know that you see the all of the suggestions.
I
Because
want
he
to.
obviously heard yours, and that's why this happened.
Yeah.
I want to see him with Phidias go out into the jungle. Just them two.
What would they talk about?
Wow, guys.
Margot Robbie.
Margot Robbie.
Today I stole a sleeping bag from a bear.
I
I
think
stole the
the-
bear's habitat.
When I was
Wow,
really, I was
guys.
thinking, oh yeah, in the future
So
I will be
good.
less. I mean, me, it's Phidias.
It's so
Yeah.
warm in the bear's cave.
I don't
Oh
want.
man.
The bear came back and I told him to wait outside. The
And-
bear's cave was so nice.
It's kind of crazy
good.
how far
Crazy.
I would
society.
Phidias with Vitaly. There's so many collabs I would love to see with Phidias.
It's crazy, guys. Really.
idea couple is, and my idea. I'm not
it's
sure
crazy, guys.
if is
No.
true or no. I'm 100%.
Did you know that Ukraine is full of Nazis? It's crazy,
In
guys.
the future,
Did you
I
know
will
that
be
Ukraine
less,
actually
I mean,
invaded Russia? Did
me,
you know
it's
this?
Phidias.
Vladimir
Amphibious.
Putin.
Yeah. So, anyways, that's really all there is for now. That's your weekly Jimmy Beast update.